I'm Jennifer Angel. Hi Scorpio. This is my report for you for the week of July the 31st, 2017. Okay, so there's a lot going on this week. Well, not a great deal, but what it is it's setting the scene, okay, for August. There's a lot going on in August. So we've got a couple of eclipses. They're going to be in your work, your career area. This is a great time to have a personal reading. And the first one, the lunar eclipse, is at 15 degree. We're going to be talking about this more next week, and I'll do a special report on it. But if you got anything at 15 degree, for instance, it's going to impact and have a significant impact on your chart. So as I said, great time to have a look at how the eclipses are going to affect you for the next 6-month period, okay? And everything's on sale too. All right, so right at the start of the week, Venus is going to move into your area of soul purpose, okay? So when Venus is in the 9th house, I always think that this is a great time to meet someone, or you can meet or attract someone who you have that sort of deja vu about, you know, you have that sort of almost instant love connection, or somebody that comes back in your life to finish off some business. It's a karmic area of the chart in my way of thinking. And then of course with Venus is like love and money, relationships, and so you can, you know, get closure on some past life, or, you know, past but also past life to do with relationships and money, or you can just simply attract someone beautiful in your life, okay? So that too. Now, Uranus will go retrograde this week, so it's a little bit of an unsettled week in this sense, because with Uranus going retrograde in the middle of the week, then we've got that sort of term where it goes through that storm period. So all week can be, you know, it's in your area of productivity, so don't expect all of your meetings or appointments to go as is. I would expect that there'll be some changes, okay? If not, then lucky you. But the point is to keep your schedule a little bit flexible. There's no point getting upset about things like this, because, you know, let's face it, it's not going to be within your control, so be it. You're going to have to roll with the punches there and sort of make arrangements. Find something else to do that might be more enjoyable, better, you know. So changes don't necessarily, I mean, even though they can be unsettling, don't necessarily mean that they're going to be bad, okay? They can be great. So that's happening. We still have in your career zone not only these eclipses coming up in there, and of course the lunar eclipse will bounce off there, and in your the moon is actually going to be in your family zone. But with the lunar eclipse, it's a full moon, and you've got the moon and the sun opposite. So the sun is in your career zone, and Mars there too. So Mars is your co-ruler, your traditional ruler, and so these two are still conjunct. Hugely powerful energy with these two in your career zone, your work, your business. New things can be developed. This is a huge time coming up for you, Scorpio, to do with career, business, and money, okay? So and hugely fabulous, even if there is a little bit of disruption. Now, the other planet, which is your ruler, is Pluto, and at the end of the week, Pluto is going to square Jupiter. Now, of course, a square traditionally is you know, a little confronting or challenging. With Jupiter, it just sort of makes it more real. Jupiter sits in that area, the sign before yours, so it's an area of inspiration and imagination, a highly intuitive area, so your instincts are going to be sharp. So rather than, you know, this Jupiter energy is abundant, it's also very idealistic. So when we've got this square here with Pluto, which is transformational, and it's in your area of communication, been there for a while, slow-moving planet, and just looking at the chart here, it's a 16-year stay in this area of your chart, and not going to move out until November 2024. Even still, we do still have these interactions going, on it, and it's your ruling planet, so it's a very significant energy. And in this sense, you can have some discussions, possibly, around money and relationships that are going to be, going to ground things more and make them more real, so you can just get down to business, get to the crush, and set some foundations, okay? But in the foundations, don't forget we've got Uranus in that area of productivity, so some of your routines and foundations can change, okay? Which is a good thing, and they can change for the better. All right, so the card, having said all that, the card I've selected for you this week is from the Rider-Waite Tarot pack, the traditional pack. Just about everyone who reads tarot's got one of these packs in their library, and the card is, here we go, get it a little closer for you, the Magician. Okay, I love that because it's got that soul purpose with the 8, the sign of affinity at the top, and all these different things that you can use. So the message with the Magician is that you have everything within your grasp that you can use to make your life the success you want it to be. Okay? And if anyone can do that, Scorpio, you can. Okay, so love and luck to you. Don't forget to go along to jenniferangel.com. Have a look at the readings. Great time to book a reading. While you're there, I'd really appreciate it if you could subscribe to my newsletter. That'd be great. Thanks so much. See you next week.